Hello, I'm Ed Marsigan. Um, we're going to redo stage number 2, acquired motion. Going to break it up into 4 different videos, 4 different topics of interest, because it's just way too long and it gets pretty intricate. So the first point we're going to talk about in stage 2, acquired motion, is basically a simple pivot. We're going to introduce weight transfer, a flat shoulder turn, a knee action is going to be the anchored right knee, and foot action is going to be a flat left foot, keeping the left foot flat. So we got weight shift, we have shoulder turn, we have knee action, and we have foot action. Weight shift. Weight shift is going to be this standard hip turn where I'm going to, after I take my stance, my knee weight is into my feet. I am going to take my weight and transfer it back to my right foot and feeling a standard turn of my right hip back, and then transfer that weight onto the left foot and turn that hip back also. So you're gonna see the right you're gonna see me take the weight back to my right foot, and then with a hip turn, and take my weight back to the left foot with the hip turn. Notice, guys, I'm not really swinging the golf club, okay? I'm just concentrating on that hip turn. With that hip turn, folks, there's going to be a video on axis tilt and talking about the true center. So it will show you the purpose of that hip turn, but for this purpose we will talk about just moving that weight back and moving that weight forward with a standard hip turn. Okay, guys, because in this stage our arm motion is basically just going back and going forward, we're basically on plane, so we're not going to talk too much about planing the shoulder. So here we're just going to talk about taking the shoulder and letting it turn flat and allowing it to turn flat. You'll notice my arm motion is just going forward. It's just going back and forward. This stage is just for short swinging. So we're just going to concentrate on a flat shoulder. We're just going to concentrate on a flat shoulder turn, and then with a weight transfer, flat shoulder turn. Knee action. We're going to talk about this right knee. The right knee is going to maintain its flex. It's called a right knee anchor. A right knee anchor. And that right knee is going to anchor, so when I transfer my weight, it's going to maintain its flex as I turn. And that right knee is going to maintain its flex. It's not going to straighten out. And it will keep my head steady, guys. So when I transfer my weight, keeping my right knee flex, anchored, and transfer my weight, keeping my right knee flex, anchored, I'm gonna move away from that right knee as I transfer, and my right knee anchor pretty much holds in place and allows my head to stay still. Because if that right side breaks down, the head will move. So the purpose of that right knee is to make sure that you're able to transfer the weight without sliding too much forward. We will discuss this left foot staying flat on the ground during the golf swing. I call this the left foot anchor. So while the golf swing's going back, the left arm's being swung back, and the left shoulder is being rotated back, that left foot definitely wants to stay anchored down to the ground. Keep in mind, the weight's still being transferred back to the right foot. So as the left arm and shoulders are turning back, you're still maintaining this weight transfer onto your right foot, but maintaining the left foot flat to the ground. There's definitely a synchronized shift of the left side moving back. Don't forget the right knee is maintaining anchor so that the right side doesn't give in. This will give you a line between the left shoulder and the left foot, with your left knee and your left hip pretty much in line to that left foot from up to your left shoulder. This definitely causes the tendons to be stretched, and this stretch can start the downswing from with your left foot, which can create the biggest radius in the golf swing if you start it with your left foot, the downswing with your left foot. So putting that pivot together and making this this acquired motion in this stage 2, you're going to see the wrist, you're going to see the golf swing go back here and about this level. And what's going to happen is I'm going to feel a standard weight shift, and then a standard weight shift, a standard weight shift, a standard weight shift, a standard weight shift. The right knee, the shoulder's going to turn fairly level. We don't need to think about planing, because in this stage here, the arm is in position to be on plane. So we're just gonna turn the shoulder level, and we're just gonna turn the shoulder level as the arm goes through. We're just gonna turn the shoulder fairly level, and that right knee again stays anchored, maintains its flex as I transfer my weight to the right foot, and I transfer my weight to the left foot as I transfer my weight, and that foot's going to stay anchored. So you're going to see me work on those pieces, and just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Feeling the anchors, the shoulder, and the weight transfer. The next video you want to follow up with in stage 2 is going to be the on wrist and hand action. So thank you for watching. Please click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe.